Ooh. Oh, give me a sec. Alrighty then, I think we're pretty good here. Yep, let me just get chat set up real quick. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm doing pretty good. Life has been something recently. It has been certainly something. Just been kind of prepping the new video that's gonna come out soon. That's gonna be fun. It's kind of been a little bit relaxing, just a little bit. Just kind of working on the videos. You know how it is. Today we're scaling Mount Gelmir and doing side quests in a particular order. We will be doing some very bad things today, and particularly nasty things. But other than that, we should be good. Hmm. Alright, looks like we're in business then. I think. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright. For the credits, thank you very much to everyone who assisted with this project. Let's actually get into this, shall we? Okay. Here we go. So, if everybody remembers last time, we had some run-ins with, first of all, patches, which is not going to be good for us. Where the hell is my controller? There it is. I'm losing my head already. Also, we've made it to Mount Gelmir properly, and we're going to be doing Sorcerer Zelen's quests today, or whatever her name is. Pretty sure her name is Selen. Remember? She dies anyways. Well, she doesn't die. She might as well die. You'll see what I mean pretty soon. What else? Oh, we're also going to be doing some cool stuff and getting some really powerful sorceries today. However, we will not be able to use them for quite a while. And I seem to be having trouble with something. How strange. Yeah, I think we should be good. Hopefully my controller doesn't die. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Let's get into this then, shall we? Oh. Let us start today with an adventure. First of all, I leveled up a little bit so I can actually wear the armor as we're using it. Instead of, well, not doing that. And just running around completely nude. Although, running around completely nude does encourage me to get very, very, very good with my rolls. I've done it a little bit off camera, mostly just grinding and doing tiny side quests like the Scorpion Talisman. The blue Scorpion Talisman side quest, which is just a fetch quest. As well as a couple other things that are not exactly entertaining, they're just fetch quests. But eventually we are finally at Mount Delmere, and we are finally going to do something with our lives. Starting with get thrown off a cliff. Which is what we will be starting this video with. We are going to be getting thrown off. As you will see right now. Rainbow stones lead the way to riches. There is Patches. Now we will get thrown off a cliff. These rainbow stones are actually randomly colored. They're not the same color every time. The game spawns them randomly. You can actually go over here and talk to Patches. Right over here. And set... Oh, my dog is broken into my room.
Yes. Strange place for a chance encounter, huh? I thought I could use a rest. Don't mind me. Go about your business. Right, over there. See that? Something shimmering. I swear.
Now that my eardrums are thoroughly blown out and I can't hear anything because that small dog... Sorry, she's been getting worse recently. She's been getting a little bit too old. She's become really, really bad.
What is it? Oh, don't
We can talk to Patches.
right over there.
This will set up us getting a gesture from him. And then if we walk right over here... Oh, no, it's this one right over here. We walk right over here. A cutscene will start, which will actually lead us to the area we have to go for the Alexander side quest. Ooh, lots of good stuff.
Well, if you really are that gullible...
He will drop us down here. We can stand up.
Then stay away from the volcano manor! Bye now! Take care.
Now, we're not going to kill Patches for this, although I would in real life. Because he does send us into a pit on the edge of a cliff filled with instant kill monsters. These guys spit death at you, literally. There's some rejuvenation balls for the very status effect of they are affecting us by. And we can get out. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Been a while. Been a good bit. How you been? There's a really big delay on YouTube. There's about a 30, not really 30, but like 12-second long delay on YouTube. So I can't really see your messages when you send them. But oh well. So, how you been, Classic? I have been pretty good myself. Been getting a couple videos done and out. More D&D content, you know how it is. It's nice. It's nice. I'm playing one of my favorite game series of all time. Pretty much anything released by From Software. Really good. 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 I have mostly been just grinding on Elden Ring. It's a very good game. I would call it a masterpiece, in fact. It is a perfect and amazing symphony of everything amazing that From Software has ever done. Okay. Like I was saying, it's a perfect symphony of everything From Software has ever done, and it is beautiful. It really is. It is just this beautiful cacophony of everything perfect about From Software. That's actually why I wanted to play it on the channel, because I'll be kind of going back in the series, you know? You ever played, like, the From Software games? Any of them, like Dark Souls or anything? I gotta know. You ever play any of them? They're very good games. Damn, take 2 hours. I will never do that no matter what. But I've played a lot of them. In fact, I've played all of them. A lot. I think I played Dark Souls 2 for more than 2,000 hours. Yeah, I think I've done it for about 2,000 hours. I think I've done Dark Souls 1 for about like 100 hours or so. It's my least played game, Dark Souls 1. You ever play any of those? I know a lot of people have. They're pretty popular games. I know a lot of people have actually played Bloodborn. That's another game. You're not really a Dark Souls fan? No? Not really? Some people aren't. I actually know one of my players in the campaign, in the My Hero campaign, has actually been he's been kind of on the fence about doing Dark Souls. He never really does it. He never really does Dark Souls. I've been kind of trying to get him to play him a little bit. He's kind of been intrigued by him recently. Not a fan of any of those. I don't really like the social aspect of them, although I will say Save the World from Fortnite is actually pretty good, but they don't really use that kind of stuff anymore. I don't like the social aspects of those games. Not my favorite thing. I much prefer games like this. Especially games like this when played offline. This is much better. It's quieter. There's a lot more to do. There aren't enough people involved. This is kind of my element. Although those games are works of art themselves. Roblox is a bit risky though. They have a very bad tendency to not really protect their audience. But that just happens when you have a game like that. Unfortunately. But it is good. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't play it anymore. Although the new mode I saw looks good. It's kind of similar, but I don't really like social games. I like to play my games, whatever it is. Although I have found that some of the games I play are incredibly popular in different countries. I know my Stalker series is very popular in Russia, which is very nice. I do like reaching different audiences, and some people were actually quite surprised to see a foreigner playing Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. You ever played those games? I know you've played, like, you know, Fortnite and stuff, but what else have you played, really? I'm guessing there has to be something else. Social games nowadays, especially multiplayer games, are pretty bad. Most of them are pretty bad. There are some exceptions, like the finals. No? Not really? I understand that. Guess not. Well, I'll say this. Finals was alright. It's a game that I think you would probably like. It's one of my personal favorites. This is the wrong hole. Whoopsies. It's pretty good. It's a very popular modern game. It has many online features and reminds me of older Call of Duty games, just with a bit of a imbalancing to it. The game is not very well balanced. Although, most modern gamers are just kind of used to games not being very well balanced. You know how it is. Plus, as far as the games I will play, I don't know how do I play certain games, I just want to. A lot of the games I play are passion projects. Games that I find very passionate and that I love very much. I don't want to play a game I don't enjoy. And I won't be able to have anyone enjoy it, because I won't be enjoying it myself. The only time I've really done that is with friends. I play games I don't enjoy with friends sometimes, like Overwatch and stuff. But that's about it. What about you? Is that pretty much all you play? You don't play any other games? What about Risk of Rain? That's a good one. Risk of Rain 2 especially. Very, very good improvement on the original. That's pretty good. What's another good one? I'm just trying to think of really good modern games now. There aren't too many. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just trying to think of good modern games now. Risk of Rain's another good one. There aren't too many good modern games. Hold on, that's actually going to take me a little bit to decipher. I've actually used Morse code in a lot of my D&D campaigns. A lot of them, actually. I've used it in most D&D campaigns. I think, like, 4 or 5 of them have, like, Morse code as a really big property in some of the levels. So I semi-understand a lot of it, actually. But it actually takes me a little bit to decipher some of it. Although, Apex, I don't really like Apex either. Once again, it's got too much of a social aspect. If I can't play the game by myself with no one else interrupting me, it's not really my thing. If there has to be another person involved for me to play the game properly, I really probably won't play it. It's just not interesting. Why would I play a game that requires another person to be involved and someone else to actually play with me when I could just play a game like this that tells me a really good story, gets its ideals across to me, and helps me learn things. Gives me a good theme. That's kind of my logic to it, although I can see other people's logic and why they would want it a little bit more, you know? It's probably a reasonable idea. Because other people are just not my thing. I love meeting other people. I love doing things with other people, playing games. Very good. But most social games nowadays, especially games like Fortnite or the finals and such, are just not my thing. They focus too much on the social and community building aspect of it all. I don't really want to hear any of it. I don't want to hear the ooh, that's a new item. I've never seen that before. I don't really want to hear any of the community aspects or anything. I just want to, well, experience a story. I want to be told a story. A convincing and proper story, which most games lack. Though there are certain games that are exceptions to this. Team Fortress 2 is a good example. Team Fortress 2 is very good. Well, no, I probably will never play that. It's not my thing. Plus, I don't want to support that company. They are very, very bad, and they do not protect their viewers or their players at all. At all. They are notorious for causing issues within their own community. I don't really want to do anything with that. They are very bad in that regard. They have allowed a lot of really nasty illegal stuff on their platform for a very long time. It is kind of sad. The game does have a lot of possibilities to it, but just it's too dangerous. And I don't really want to support the company or give them any attention for what they've done. It's just not my thing. Other people can do what they want. Of course, I will never tell someone else what to do with their life. It's not my life they're living. But I just don't want to support it. I'm sure you get it. It's just how life works. Oh shit, I forgot this is a double pass boss fight. 1, 2, 3. I need to turn around very quickly. I might die here. No, we're good. Okay. Nah, we're good. Okay, there we go. Honestly, after Elden Ring, I think I'm going to start with Demon Souls. Demon Souls is actually the only Dark Souls game I've never played. What we just got there, I actually went in here for a specific reason. I should probably explain that. What we just got here is... oh, it's right here. This increases the power of enemy... well, increases our attack power of enemies or anyone, including ourselves, if they are poisoned or rotted within the area around us. It's a pretty big radius. It's like 2 meters. So that's why we went in here. So classic. No, although I might, if Fortnite ever introduces a solo game mode again or anything COD Zombies-esque, I might do that. I might end up playing that. But if they never do, I probably never will. You know how it is. That's just kind of how the road goes. I never really concern myself with the newest releases unless they're really big passion projects like... ow! Alright. My hand hit the microphone. Unless they're really big passion projects like Elden Ring and such, which are, in my opinion, some of the best games ever made. I know, but it doesn't have any polish to it. Most of the polish and content is within the multiplayer game modes. And I paid for that game, so I want to have polish to the things I want to play. I paid for Fortnite. I was one of the people who originally bought the game. Way back in the day. This was a long time ago. Well, it wasn't too long ago. It was 7 years ago. I guess it's not too long, but... it just wasn't my thing. Now, I did play Roblox back in the day, a while ago, before it kind of turned horrible. Got that butterfly wing was there. Yeah, it's free now. It wasn't always like that. It used to be a real game. A game you had to pay for before it became free. Back when Save the World was the only and main game mode. You don't remember this, but It was real. This was a long time ago. Probably about... Ow. Probably about... What? Oh god. Hold on, I'm actually gonna look that up. When was that? Hold on, give me a sec. Let me actually get to a grace. When was Fortnite doing its main thing? Uh, 2017. Ah, yes. 2016. 2016 to 2017 is when that all happened. And then from there, things kind of took off. That makes sense. Okay. I'm seeing a timeline now. Alright. Back to it. Have to go visit Alexander the Great Jar now. Shall we go? Let us go. But, yeah, that was kind of the whole story with me and Fortnite. It was a while ago now. Thinking about it, it never really appealed to me. Well, it appealed to me at first. Its first theme, but then it started appealing to the younger audience, and I honestly am not a fan of younger audience stuff. I'm not really a big fan of that kind of stuff, you know? I can get how someone can like it, but not my thing. Everything is okay to me, but not a really big fan. Plus, honestly, thinking about what you were saying earlier, I could do that. I've heard a lot of people say that, you know? I've heard a lot of people say that I could probably, you know, get more subscribers if I play popular games and do more collaborations with other VTubers, but I ain't gonna do that. If people don't want to watch me, they're not gonna watch. I'm not gonna change for someone else. I'm not gonna do things for someone else just because they want to see something different. I'm gonna do my thing, and the people that want to see me are the real fans who I can appreciate. And those are the people that I'll do special events for and everything. But if they don't, then they don't gotta watch me. That's my logic. I ain't gonna change for someone else. I'm gonna get better at what I want to do and change for myself. It's good life advice, you know? It's a good life advice. It's important to understand that. There's quite a bit of hit points. I realized how many hit points those drivers actually have. You can attack him if he's behind you. Yes. If you're behind him, you'll do your full damage to him, but he actually does have a lot of hit points. So classic. Well, what else have you been doing, really? Other than playing those games? Anything else? Having a good time? Maybe? That's pretty nice. Ah, shit. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second. This could be bad if I don't do this fast enough. Currently, I have to bend down at a really weird angle to get this correct. Nope. Oh, nope. I dropped it. This could be bad. I'm pretty sure those jellyfish actually have really long attacks. There we go. Alright. So where was I? Oh yeah, what else have you been doing? Surely you don't just play those games. Any big projects in the work? I got a couple video guides ready. I know people kind of want to see that. Control the power. Unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds so familiar. I've heard somebody say that before, though. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing does. Well, let me think here. Honestly, if I were the Soul King, what would I think? Good question. Probably talk in a similar way. Oh, shit. These flame monks here, hold on. That's actually a good question. These flame monks do something similar. Yeah, when you say control the power, it reminds me of, shit, what was that game called? I think it was just called Control. And it's a really good system looking at its powers and abilities. It was pretty good back in the day. That was a while ago. Whoop. Pretty sure I got something. That won't even stagger him. Okay. I do not believe we can actually get these guys as weapons from them outright here. I'm pretty sure we have to kill a specific one. No, okay, we can't get his infernal hammer from him. Yep. I'll be back in 1 second. I gotta go and run to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back, sorry. Oh, much better. Play FNAF. Play FNAF. Maybe. Those are a good game series. Certainly the new one as well. They tell a very interesting and good story. I might have to do that. That would probably be a good game for me to play. The story they tell is very intricate and talks about, you know, especially the newer games, they actually talk about more of them. Oh, yes, I forgot about this. I actually do have to go over here and get this. Right here. There's actually a person up here, I feel like. Where is it? I think it's invisible. He will keep talking. He doesn't actually go anywhere. It's been a while since I did all this. I believe there's something about the towers. I don't quite remember. But FNAF is a good game series. It certainly is. But I do not like Fortnite or Roblox. They're just not my thing. They're just not my thing. Where are we here? Ah, there it is. Yeah, he's a ghost. He's almost invisible. There we go. Red Scorpion Charm. You ever played the FNAF games? Which games have you played? My personal favorite is the original. Certainly a very well-made game. The original FNAF is an incredible experience overall. I certainly do like it. It's a very good game. Very good game. Honestly, I think it's one of the best games ever made. It's the way it conducts its horror, its abilities, the way it flexes its own engine. Because you gotta remember, it was basically made on like a mobile games engine, right? It was basically made on like a mobile games engine. The way it conducts itself through that is pretty good. So yeah, man, do be careful. Have a good day. Have fun on Roblox. Let's see here. Where were we? Yeah. We gotta go take down the magma worm now. Go to Alexander. Kill the magma worm over here and go to Alexander. That's what we gotta do next. It is going to be a little bit difficult. Not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. But we should be fine. There's a Stake of America right next to it, so we should be alright. We do have a level on us, though. But we gotta go right to this big guy. Now, I believe he has similar stats to the one before. I think he seems to have less hits. This lava does more damage, mostly because we don't exactly have the best fire resistance in the game. The fire resistance is actually similar to lava. Our vigor's only in the 30s, remember? Oh, his burst attack is a little bit larger than I think it is. Then there we go. I'll do a second one. No, not quite. I didn't think he would do the down slam. We can't. I believe we can just ignore him. No, we can't. We can't quite just ignore him. I'm looking at the spawn location of Alexander. We probably can't get through a conversation with him on our back. We're gonna have to beat him. I mean, alright. Let's do this. This is probably gonna be a long one, folks. Buckle in, shall we? The terrain is not exactly the most favorable. But also, I mean, Torrent can run through lava. Like, he'll take damage still. I mean, he won't take as much damage as you, but he'll do like insane levels of resistances to it. I think he has like a 80% damage reduction to the stuff. I completely forget Torrent's actual stats, but I know he has like insane damage resistance to the elements. He's completely immune to like Scarlet Rot and stuff. Fire, lakes and stuff. There we go. We didn't really get the thing off on him, but whatever. And he's going to do that. We can kind of just ride around him. He's in his second phase. They actually do see Torrent takes way less damage than we do. way less damage than whoop. Whoop. Thorn takes way less damage than we do when it comes to elements. Now, I do believe I am immune. No, I am not. Okay. I was wondering if I was immune while in that animation. I am not. He does like a little follow-up combo there. I actually don't know the Magma Worm's stats very well. Like his abilities. His abilities and his like overall power. I don't actually know them too well. Mostly because I just never really experienced them. He dies pretty quick, as you can see. He's a dragon type enemy. Whoa! Me and Torrent actually got stuck in his hitbox there. He hit us twice. He's a dragon type enemy that has a really weird... Like, he has a really weird moveset, and he has really weird properties compared to the others, because he has... Let's see if it's he has similar... The way his hitboxes work, it is similar to a dragon type enemy. He only takes max damage when you hit him in the face. Which has kind of just been an overall rule with dragon worlds within Darksouls games in general. Has been since the very first game. Just how they work. It just is meant to increase their difficulty. Honestly, they're not too difficult because of that. What makes them difficult is a lot of the time the developers will make their hitboxes kind of fucking stupid, as you can tell. They'll have massive hitboxes. I believe the best example of this is like the Ancient Dragon. The Ancient Dragon from Dark Souls 2 is the best example of this. Yeah, he takes like massively reduced damage. As you can see, he takes like 95 damage a tick, which is insane. How do we talk to Alexander, who is standing in lava? No, yes.
I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
There we go. The very famous jar headwear.
But, it's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin.
Indeed. The very famous jar headwear. I don't know how Torrent does that, but whatever. He just kind of walks in lava and doesn't care. I believe he takes 1 point of damage every few seconds. But it doesn't matter. Let's heal him back up and continue. There we go. Cannot grab this item. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. There we go. The reason we use a long, great sword right there. Good swinging radius. Oh, I didn't even know they dropped string. Okay, they dropped string. Wow. We hit that guy. Rolling magma. That's a spell. It's a miracle, I believe. Incantation. You know what I mean. What? They're called miracles. You gotta be careful with mimics, too. I swear, there's gotta be mimics in games. Forgot there's a rune bearer here. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Was he behind us? Aha. He's dumber than the average bear. Whew, that actually kind of got me. I forgot there was a rune bear up there. Alright. Let's get back to it. Shall we? Let's level up. I want to put it into strength. Just so we can take off the source seal eventually. That would probably be for the best. There's a lot of sheep around here, as you can see. But we're not actually here for any of this. Although we are here for what's right there. Those are very, very, very important. And we also got a bank to the right here. We do need the item right here. And then we got a bank to the left to go around here, grab this right here. Do not let that sheep catch up with you. Actually, we can probably kill it most of it. Pretty easy. Yeah, we can kill it with the small ones and single strike. These are demi-humans if you will. A second. That source is kind of fucking over there. There it is, the armor. Sorcerer's armor. Go up here, grab this. You don't want to kill this boss. Do not kill him. It'll ruin the side quest level. We do want to unlock this site of grace. And just lay down, take a rest, get up. Go over here. Take that from this guy. Yeah, it's a very slow hand, but don't worry about it. And we want to do this. Run to the end of this right here. Grab this side. What we just picked up there was a laser beam, but don't worry about it. Okay. Let us continue. Okay, well, let me think. What else am I gonna do here? Okay. I have to go talk to Sorcerer Solana. She's right. Shit, where is it again? Ah, right. Let's do that. We go through here and talk to her.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson? What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher.
Ooh.
A stern judge of
Get
men.
the story of this quest.
But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice. If you recall, it was for a toothless
Through this
pebble.
dialogue, I believe we've already seen
No matter
this.
what my apprentice, teacher, and student.
Yeah, she was
has
banned from
been
the
out. I
academy
need your
for
help to
practicing
restore the
primeval
current of
or
Glintstone
primeval.
sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey.
That whole thing.
Splendid.
Let's try it together.
This pleases me. You must have a fabulous teacher. I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding.
Yes, now we have to
Glintstone
find the
sorcerer.
other
And like
primeval
Master
sorcery.
Azure, he was banished from the academy.
Very
Now
important.
he
Get the title of the
languishes in
stream
prison
now. It's
somewhere.
funny.
My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him.
Very nice.
I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now.
Okay, so now we go get the primeval sorcery. There's a really big quest line we're about to conclude here. You also want to make sure you get the scorpion charm before doing this, because you will actually be locked out of one of the quests during this if you don't get the scorpion charm first. We gotta go right over here. It's part of the DLC. That is the furnace golem. We'll be seeing that in a bit. Right down here. I wish there's a... Let's go to the workroom again. Yeah, we'll do that. Look how beautiful it is. This massive beachhead. That is really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. That is really pretty. I never realized that. I never realized that. Okay. It's actually faster. We have to take fall damage if we want to start from there. My notes said Church of the Pilgrims dungeon place right underneath fort. I was like, I probably just want to go to the fort then. No, you actually have to take quite a bit of fall damage to get there from the fort. You have to start at the Church of the Pilgrims here. Or Church of the Plague, or whatever you know. Now this place is in this really weird spot. Climbing on these rocks actually makes it a little bit easier. Just going up this path right here. You can barely see it right there, but right around that corner is where we need to go. Very important. It's a very important place. Need to go right around here. Not that corner, the other one. Right around here and bank around here. There's going to be a wizard right here. It's actually a battle mage. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. He drops a very powerful weapon, if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, he won't drop it, which kinda sucks. Which kinda sucks. Okay. So, what the hell? Oh yeah. Faded of the flower. So, you gotta go around that corner right there, and you can actually see it a little bit when we cross this corner and head towards the mage. You can kind of see that that rock glows slightly. It said behind the headstone in a fucking graveyard. And I need to take better notes. Oops. Didn't mean to use that yet. You'll see why I use that in a second. You can actually use this thing to great effect. It has a massive range and it just gets rid of all invisible walls. Like all illusionary walls, it just gets rid of. So right here, there would be one, but there isn't because I used it. There'd be an illusionary wall right there, but I got rid of it with the Argot Shekel. It has a really big range, and the thing is, it does 1 damage to everything within a radius. I forgot how many he spawns. The ones with capes actually spawn more projectiles, which is irritating, but whatever. Yeah, we're going the right way. You might not want to drop down there, as you will be viciously murdered. Viciously murdered. This is actually a really good spawn for cracked stone, as well as the first dungeon we saw. Although, like, really come here for cracked stone. The first dungeon we saw, the pest dungeon, is the best place for that. You're never really gonna come here for it. There are a couple of these snails around, so do be careful. We don't actually want to beat the boss. I mean, we could. We can always do that. Let's just do that real quick. We can head down here. It is a very pretty place. I'll say that. It looks beautiful. Chirp, chirp. I'm hearing chirps. There's birds outside. It's a very beautiful place. Japan used to have places like this. They used to have really good ice caves with global warming. They're gone now, but back in the day, about 40 years ago, Japan used to have these massive ice caves like this that were similar to this. They're all gone now, though. It was sad, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? World don't change overnight. Nothing does. So, you can probably guess what the boss of this dungeon is. Yeah. Careful that one in the middle, because he will immediately shoot this at you. We're going to call down the undead. We don't have anything else to use our stuff for, so yeah. And this should crack him. There we go. You gotta break their poise to do proper damage to them. One of them's left. Two. Break his poise again. We can actually break their poise in 2 heavy swings, which is undoubtedly amazing. That is very nice. Now, the one with the staff is actually quite a bit dangerous. Whoop! I keep forgetting he can do that. They have like really weird weapons. And then we carry through. The one with the staff, like I was saying, is a little bit more dangerous than you think he is. He actually has some pretty powerful abilities once he's alone. He's somewhat hard to knock down. But, whatever. We can get him down. He's not too hard. This is the main one you want to look out for, because that... You can actually dodge it if you're close enough to him, but that is really dangerous. We're gonna drink our physique glass here, because as you can see, they have given us what we want. I forgot to drink the other one. This... Actually, we kind of want to go against that. Then we want to go up, and then we want to go in. I have a bit of a reputation about being really bad at fighting these really big staff guys. We haven't cracked him yet. There we go. 1, 2... Regenerate. We can backstab. I mean, it's laughable how much damage it does if they're not cracked, but... There we go. That's the story. We get Crystal Torrent from that, which is the spell he was using on us repeatedly. However, that's not the end of the story, that's just the beginning. I also want to use a bolus so we don't lose our crap down here. Oh, we actually have them on the thing. Ugh. We want to go back up to the top. On the other side of the dungeon, we gotta go. On the very other side of the dungeon, we gotta go. You'll see, you'll see. We rest here. You will see what I mean. We gotta go to the other side of the dungeon. We can actually change up our flask a little bit. probably just rock one cerulean. I don't exactly use it too much except for our summons right now. Why did I do that? For some reason I thought the invisible walls came back. That was weird. They don't. No invisible wall respawns, I believe. At least I'm pretty damn sure. I might be wrong, though. Maybe they do. Maybe there's one in the game that does respawn. I'm pretty sure they don't respawn. Trying to think of where it is. I believe it's... Yeah, you don't want to go down. Yeah, we don't have bounce. I believe in even one-handed we won't have bounce on those guys. Yeah, one of those things. I hate these things. There's a point right there with that very attack. That attack has to be the worst in the entire game. It is the worst by a million years. It is one of the worst attacks to dodge in the entire game. Really irritating. The worst part is, out of all of this worst nonsense, yeah, can't kill them permanently. They will just respawn and come back so long. Because you don't kill them with healing magic. Which is sad. But, here we are. Watch and learn. Got the shackle right here. Looks like a dead end. But, I do believe this is the right place. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot if I don't know what I'm talking about. But, bam. Nope. Wrong place. There's another invisible wall. Forget where it is. I'm having a really hard time remembering. Let me think. Oh, it's in the opposite direction. I just kind of memorized the area, and I just kind of did a little thing in my brain, memorized the area and the layout. It's actually in the opposite direction. We have to go back. There it is. We already took down the wall in front of the shackle. The shackle has like a huge range to it. Its range is massive. It'll basically cover any dungeon. Yep. Shackle. Keep using that on accident. Just 1 days. Then we can break the barrier. Steel breaker. Maybe she made that herself. And then we get to this guy. He's pretty cool. He slowly offers us his prize work. The Stars of Ruin. Very nice. Very nice. Alright then. Whew. We're gonna go talk to her about Stars of Ruin.
My apprentice, I have a favor. The form you see before you is merely... My body lies elsewhere, but the Academy's shackles prevent it being moved. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the Lands Between.
Lands Between, yep.
Imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering Mausoleum.
Wandering Mausoleum.
You make the journey to my body.
Oh, we got some runes, thank you.
I have something that I can only trust.
Alright.
Who could have guessed? You have my gratitude. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice. This is a mere token of my...
And she will give us a Starlight Shard.
This brings us a full step closer. The bodies of Masters, Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the... If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
There we go. And when she gives us a Starlight Shard, we can do a little bit more. So, once she gives us the Starlight Shard and we go through that dialogue with her, we have to find her original body. which is basically in a basement. You'll see what I mean. It's in kind of a hellhole. Right here. Right here. Yeah. You'll see. We're about to do some really weird stuff. Right up here, there's gonna be... I think it's actually on the ground right in front of it. But basically, there's gonna be this weird place with a thing. Yeah, right here. And if you get close enough, you'll find there's poison water here. And also one of these horrifying things. Everything I have to kill. There we go. That'll keep shooting projectiles at us in all directions. You open this up. We get ambush shard, and we'll find her body.
Thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust myself.
And we basically rip her soul from her body. So then, primal glintstone.
This is my essence.
So, what is this? It's basically the core of her magic. Glintstone from within the sorcerer's body, seemingly half alive, blood vessels are visible within. Indeed. Distasteful. In essence, a primal glintstone sorcerer's soul. Yep. It's basically the core of her magic. Kinda strange, I know. But whatever. Next up, very simple. All we have to do... There's a couple things we have. First of all, we have to... We'll do that later, though. First of all, we have to go over here. Right here. And go in here. Once we're done with this, we're going to be giving Ronnie the Finger Slayer Blade. I'm going to mount Gilmir. But that's only in a second. Right now, let's get this done. I don't know how this thing causes any bleeding damage. I'm basically hitting people with a massive blunt piece of iron, but whatever. Alright. So we're gonna go from here. So we have to go back up here and find that doll's body. Here. We have to give it to her. Ah, no, I forgot. There's actually another step we gotta do. In that case, we can give the Finger Slayer Blade to her now. She does have to die. We also found this guy. There is one last step we gotta do. However, we will give Ronnie the Finger Slayer Blade. Yeah. Actually, you know what we could do instead? We'll just end stream. We'll just end stream. You know, I like to do my shorter streams. We'll just end stream right now and get everything done. I gotta work on a video anyways for you guys. So, thank you all for coming so much. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate all your support. I've gotta go make a tutorial video now, since you guys seem to like them a lot, and get the new My Hero stuff out. So, thank you all so much for coming, and goodbye.